And welcome back. So, Continental 25 brutal, slow, and uncomfortable review. If you thought Dracula 2025 was bizarre, Radu Jode's Continental 25 goes in the exact opposite direction. Somehow feels just as disturbing, but not because of shock value, but because of how real it feels. The film is actually meant to be a kind of response to classic cinema, specifically Rossellini's Europa 51, but don't expect a traditional homage because Continental 25 is slow, repetitive, and intentionally uncomfortable. The story is simple, almost too simple. An old crumbling building is about to be demolished to make way for new hotel called the Continental. Everyone has already left except one man, Ion. Ion isn't really leaving, he's surviving, hiding in the basement, begging on the streets, barely getting by. There's even a strange early moment where he wanders through an abandoned dinosaur amusement park like a relic in a world that's already moved on. And that's exactly what he represents, someone left behind. Enter Orsolai, a bailiff assigned to evict him. At first, it seems routine, just another job, but Ion refuses to leave because for him, this broken space is still home. And then things take a dark turn. Rather than being forcefully removed, Ion chooses death in a deeply disturbing way, right as official close in on him. And now here's where the film really begins because Continental 25 is not about what happens, it's about what happens after. Ursula is told she is not responsible. Legally, she did nothing wrong. Everyone reassures her, her office, her colleagues, even the system itself. But she doesn't believe it, and rest of the film is basically her repeating the story over and over again to different people in different settings, trying to convince them and herself that she isn't guilty. And repetition isn't intentional because the film wants to feel you stuck, like nothing is moving forward, like guilt just keeps looping in your mind. Along the way, we see fragments of her life, her identity as an ethnic Hungarian in Romania, her strained relationship with her mother, a random messy affair with a sanitation worker, conversations about NGOs, religion, and social divides. All of it feels disconnected, almost pointless at times, but that is the point. The film slowly strips everything down to one idea: responsibility. Because even if the system says you are not guilty, does that actually mean you are innocent? There's also dark humor running throughout. Small ironic moments like officials casually brushing off death, or someone jokingly calling enforcement officers teenage mutant ninja turtles. It's funny but in a very uncomfortable way, and by the end, the film leaves you with a heavy message pulled straight from the New Testament. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof, meaning there's already enough evil in the world today, and maybe whether we admit it or not, we are all part of it. A slow, minimal, and deeply unsettling film that trades plot for psychological weight. It's not easy to watch, but it will stay with you. I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5. Thank you for watching. Bye.